Good evening, welcome to another edition of Talking Pigskin, Week 2 edition of NFL 2023 season. A little somber down here, as you can tell what team I root for based on my background and all the videos I've produced over the years. It has been rough since Monday night. Can't believe what I was looking forward to for 7 months ended in 75 seconds. But, the next man up mentality, we have to move forward. There's still 16 games left in this season. I am trying to tell myself that instead of thinking the season is over, but it's been hard. We'll get to that game in a few. I did go 3-2 last week with my picks. My lock was correct with the Commanders, even though it looked shaky at times, and my upset didn't pan out. I thought the Steelers would put up a fight, but 49ers actually beat them down pretty bad. So 3-2 to start the year, not terrible. Let's start with the Week 2 picks. Starting with the first game we got is the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now that's a game that most of us predicted that Chiefs would win in Week 1. All of a sudden, Lions came back and won that game. Good for them. Chiefs without Travis Kelce looks a little shaky. Mahomes did everything he could, but those receivers, especially Kadarius Toney, didn't help him out whatsoever. They did get Chris Jones back this week, and I'm not sure what the status of Kelce is, but I can't picture Mahomes going down 0-2 in the season. So he's going to go down to Jacksonville and get the win, even though Jacksonville looked pretty good, especially the Lawrence and Ridley connection. But they also had to battle a mediocre Colts team that had no business of being in that game. So I'll give the edge to Chiefs and Mahomes. Next game we got is the Buffalo Bills having their home opener against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders coming off a very interesting win at Denver. I definitely didn't think Sean Payne and Broncos will start off the season 0-1, especially after talking so much during the offseason about how bad Hackett was, but that's another story. The Raiders played decent, actually. Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Jimmy Garoppolo, and that crew was good. Traveling to Buffalo, where Josh Allen looked absolutely horrible Monday night against the Jets. They absolutely dominated him the last 6 times they played each other. I believe he'll have a bounce-back game. I think he needs to stop playing backyard football a little bit and just stick with the game plan as much as possible. Bills' defense will be good. 0-1 doesn't suit them, so of course they're going to come back hard at the Raiders. Give me the Bills over the Raiders. Next game we have is a 4 o'clock game where San Francisco 49ers will go down to Southern California to take on the LA Rams. Rams surprised most of us. A beatdown of Seahawks in Seattle was not something that many of us predicted. Stafford looked pretty good with the new receiver. Can't think of his name, but I know he's been a hot commodity in fantasy waiver wire. And definitely didn't expect Seahawks to just crumble against Rams like that. Pass rush, of course, with Aaron Donald and crew is always going to be there, but you're going up against a team that just absolutely on another level right now. I definitely underestimated Brock Purdy, and Week 1 he showed everyone that he is actually capable of playing really good football. So 49ers defense, goddamn, that's a great defense. And 49ers offense definitely can score points. Give me the 49ers with the Rams, even though these games, usually over the last few years, McVay-Shanahan battles have been very close to call. Next game we got is my New York Jets taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Are actually coming down here in the DFW area. I will be at the game. There was an excitement level of epic proportions prior to what happened Monday night that I'll be at the game to see all these Cowboys fans and let them know that the Jets are going to beat their ass. Again, they haven't beaten the Jets in 16 years. Let's get that straight. Last time Sam Darnold mono comeback happened against Dak Prescott, a lot of good things happened. I want that streak to keep on going, and I believe with that defense and that run game, it can be done. My biggest concern is with my quarterback. Zach Wilson, I've seen 2 years of what he can do. I understand a lot of things wasn't in his favor, but at the same time, I can't put any blind faith on someone that showed me very little over the last couple of years. The Cowboys looked excellent on Sunday night. I mean, the Giants looked absolutely no business of playing in that game. The defense is going to be great. It's going to be a very defensive battle. Dak played very mediocre, as expected. It's going to come down to between Dak and Zach, and of course, Dak has the advantage in this game. Reluctantly, I want to pick the Cowboys because they're 9-point favorite. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go with complete faith, and blindly, I'm going to pick the Jets to win this game just because the team is definitely rallying around what Coach Saleh's preaching, and I hope they can lift Zach Wilson and propel him to the victory just so we can keep the streak going against the Cowboys. Go 16 years, make it 20 years because they won't play each other 4 more years. Next game we got is Sunday Night Football, where the Dolphins will go to Foxborough to take on the Patriots. Patriots look pretty decent. Yeah, last week Mac Jones looked better than previous years. Bill O'Brien definitely made a difference. Patriots defense is always going to be good with Bill Belichick. Tua put up 460 yards against Chargers, but let's face it, Chargers are always going to Charger. Tyreek Hill had a monster game. The Miami offense was electric, but of course Vic Fangio didn't really help that defense. Thought that was going to be a big change for them, but no. It's going to be a fun game to watch, but the Miami offensive electric, the firepower they got, it's just too electric for Bill Belichick and Mac Jones to keep up with. So give me the Dolphins on the road. There we have it. My lock of the week is absolutely Cincinnati Bengals. I do not expect Joe Burrow, who is the highest paid quarterback right now, to go 0-2. I know they'll play the Ravens, but I just can't see it. So give me the Bengals as a lock. For upset, these guys against Dallas. I really hope I'm right about this. I will be there Sunday. I will try to do a video from AT&T Stadium to get out to you guys. No promises, but we'll see. Enjoy week 2 games, starting with the Eagles Vikings tonight. Have a good night.